Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some History Maker Baseball. June 19th, 1978, the first time the Red Sox and Yankees met. It was at Fenway Park. Some rain was going on. Both teams coming off a one-game losing streak. We have rolled. The Yankees are dissonant. The Red Sox are semi-dissonant. Excuse me. Hot batter for the Red Sox would be Jerry Remy. The cold batter would be Butch Hobson. For the Yankees, hot batter would be Thurman Munson. Cold batter, the DH, Jim Spencer. Your umpires: behind the plate, Satch Davidson. At first base, Nick Colosi. Second base, George Maloney. Third base, Larry Barnett. These are not the actual umpires. I don't have the actual umpires. I'm using 1975 World Series umpires. This 1978 season file is a homebrew from the play community. So without any further ado, we're trying our first recording with the phone camera. For the for the Yankees, Roy White will be in left, Willie Randolph at second, Thurman Munson will do the catching, Reggie Jackson in right, Chris Chambliss at first, Greg Nettles at third, Gary Thomason in center field, Jim Spencer's the DH, batting ninth, playing short, Bucky Dent. Your pitcher is Ken Clay. For the Boston Red Sox, Rick Burleson leads off. He's the shortstop, followed by Jerry Remy at second, Jim Rice, the designated hitter, cleanup batter in left field, Carl Yastrzemski. Carlton Fisk does the catching. Fred Lynn is the center fielder. The boomer, George Scott, at first, Dwight Evans in right, Butch Hobson, the cold batter, at third. So let's play some History Maker Baseball and see how this goes. Let's put our glasses back on. Due to the rain, if a lead die is black, we will reduce the fielding rating by 1 increment. Fenway plays small to right-handed batters, normal to left-handed batters, and obviously Fenway is a grass ballpark. Here's the pitch from Louis Tiant to Roy White, and that's a black die, so the fielding will go down by 1 increment if necessary. 1-2-4, Tiant to Roy White. 1-2-4. Does Tiant have control? Semi-control. The decider die says no. White eager, no. That is a walk. White is not an active runner, so he's at first with no outs. Willie Randolph steps to the plate. The pitch to Willie. That's going to be a 2-4-4 with a decider die. 2-4-4 with the decider die. Is Tiant an ace? No, he is not. Randolph a champion? No, he is not. Ground ball to short. Is Randolph a whiffer? Yes, he is. He's a semi-whiffer. The decider die says he's a whiffer. Tiant gets a strikeout. So 1 out, 1 on. That will bring up the Yankee captain, the catcher, Thurman Munson. The pitch to Munson from Tiant, 1-3-6. 1-3-6. If it's on the ground, it is a strikeout. is a double play. Tiant an ace. No, he is not. Munson a whiffer or cold. Munson is a semi-whiffer. The decider die says no. We have infield drama. So let's go to the infield drama chart. And we will roll the... Ooh, it's a 66. First baseman gold. Scott is neutral. He's going to boot the ball. It's an error on Scott. Possible double play ball. Yeah, that's going to be an E3. Randolph to second. 1 out still. Stepping to the plate, the straw that stirred the drink. Reginald Martinez Jackson. Jackson coming over from the Baltimore Orioles. The pitch to Jackson. 3-4-6, no decider die. Let's see what Reggie does with that. 1 out, 2 on. 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Is Jackson eager? No, he is not. That's going to be a walk. Bases will be juiced. Next batter will go off the team chemistry chart. So not a good start for Louis Tiant here in the rain. Another walk. There's not been a hit and the bases are loaded. Randolph to third. Munson to second. Jackson to first. That'll bring up the left-hand batting first baseman Chris Chambliss. Red Sox will obviously look for the double play to end the inning. And we go off the chemistry chart. The Yankees are dissident. That is a 12. Batting team dissonance. Called strike 3. You're out. So Tiant picks up his second strikeout. 2 outs for the third baseman, Greg Nettles. Gary Tomlinson on deck. This would be a huge squander for the Yankees. The pitch to Greg Nettles. 2-6-6 with a decider die. Can Nettles have some 2-out magic here? 2-6-6 to Greg Nettles. 2-6-6. Runner on first thrown out. Okay. I guess the runner on first is thrown out. That's kind of odd to me. Leadoff batter, single to center, fly out to right. Runner on first thrown out. Well, he can't steal, so we're going to say no to that. Nettles is not the leadoff batter. He'll fly out to Evans and right. That is a huge squander for the Yankees. Tiant pitches out of a huge mess. We go to the bottom of the first. Red Sox fans relieved in the rain. Clay Carroll will be the pitcher for the Yankees. And he'll face the Rooster, Rick Burleson. The pitch to Burleson. 1-2-6. Pick up some sticks. 1-2-6 to Burleson. Will he crow? Will the Rooster crow? 1-2-6. That's going to be a line out to second baseman Willie Randolph. Carroll is fresh. 1 down for the Red Sox. Jerry Remy, the designated hot batter. He had 2 hits in this actual game, knocking in 2 ribbies. Left-handed batting, second baseman acquired from the Angels. Ken Clay deals to Jerry Remy. 2-5-6 to Remy, 2-5-6. Clay is not a struggler. Remy a champion or patient? Remy is neither. We're going to have some infield drama. So Remy hits it to the infield. 1-5 for Remy. 1-5. Shortstop iron. No, Bucky Dent is gold. We know that. So Bucky Dent is gold. He'll throw to first. 2 away. That's 6-3. 2 outs for Jim Ed Rice. Rice would love to take it yard and give the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice. 1-2-4, no decider die. 1-2-4. From Ken Clay to Jim Ed Rice. Clay looking for a 1-2-3 inning. 1-2-4. Does Clay have control? He has semi-control. The decider die says no. Is Rice eager? No. That is a walk. Rice is not an active base runner, so he will not steal. Rice is on with an out. Number 8, Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz in left field. The pitch to Yaz. Rice will be off on contact. 2-2-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 2-2-3. 2-2-3. Clay Wild. No. Yastrzemski a slugger or utility. No. Single to left. Single to left with 2 outs. Rice. Active runners scores. Runners advance only 1 base on hits, 2 bases on a double. So Rice goes 90 feet and stops. Inning stays alive. 2 outs, 2 on. Red Sox catcher Carlton Fisk steps to the plate. The pitch to Pudge. 2-3-4. Will it close the door? 2-3-4. Runners on base. Yes, they are. Plate drama. We have some plate drama. So this will involve the pitcher and the catcher, I would assume. That's a 1-4 for plate drama. 1-4 plate drama. And okay. Does the pitcher have control? Clay has semi-control. The decider die says he has control. That is a strike. Now we'll go to the appropriate umpire chart. So first and second. We have to go to the appropriate umpire chart. Fisk steps back in. First and second. 2 outs, 2 on. Can Pudge give the Red Sox an early lead here? That's a 36. Questionable umpire at home. The decider die says yes, he's questionable. Misses tag of runner at home plate. Rule safe. So the Red Sox score. I don't know what happens there, though. So that's a 36. Questionable umpire at home. The decider die says yes, because Satch Davidson is strict, semi-questionable. Misses tag of runner at home plate. Red Sox score. They're up 1-0. Oh, what am I saying? Yeah, but what happened? So is that a hit? I have to assume that is a hit. So Rice scores. Let me make sure that first and second. We rolled a 36. We got the decider die. Questionable umpire at home. Misses tag on runner at home plate. Rules safe. Yeah, it's a hit. Okay, it's a single. I just kept going. So it has to be a single. So Rice scores from second on the single by Fisk. Lots of nooks and crannies in this game. That's what makes it fun. That's a run batted in for Fisk. I mean for Fisk's. Yastrzemski, we'll say, stops at second. Well, 2 outs. I would think he went first to third. So Yastrzemski's at third, 2 outs, 1-0 Boston. Freddie Lynn comes to the plate. Let's see what the former American League Rookie of the Year and MVP can do here. Ken Clay finds himself in a pickle. The pitch to Freddie Lynn. 1, 2, 3. What will it be? We shall see. The decider die is a black. Lead die is black, so it's going to reduce the fielding by 1. If it comes to that. 1, 2, 3. Does Clay have both flash and fresh? No. Ground ball to short. It's a ground out to short. So Dent retires the side there. But the Red Sox get 1. And they are up 1-0. We go to the second. For the Yankees, it'll be Gary Thomason, Jim Spencer, and Bucky Dent. To face Louis Tiant. Tiant struggled in the first, but did not give up any runs, whereas Ken Clay struggled, gave up 1 run on a very questionable call. Billy Martin came out to argue it. Looked like the runner is out at the plate. All for naught. 1-0 Boston. Here's the pitch to Gary Thomason. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 from Tiant to Thomason. 4, 5, 6. Patient. Is Thomason patient? Semi-patient. The decider die says no. He's going to fly out to Lynn in center, and we'll go to the chemistry chart for Jim Spencer. So 1 down here in the second. Let's go to the chemistry chart. Roll our die. 56. 56. Pitching team dissonance. They are semi-dissonance. The decider die says no. That's a strikeout. So Tiant picks up his 3rd K. Number 9 batter, Bucky Dent, comes to the plate. And we'll go off the blue chart. So that is that. We didn't even look at. We forgot to switch the Spencer, but didn't matter anyway. Here's the number 9 batter, Bucky Dent. Tiant looking for a 1, 2, 3 inning. The right now chart for Bucky. Pitch to Dent. 34 with a decider die. 34. Is the batter cold? He is not. Yes. No, he is not. First at bat, so I would think he's neutral. So he's not cold. It's going to be a fly out instead of a dribbler to the mound. It's a fly out to right. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. Bottom of the second. Due up for the Red Sox. Scott, Evans, and Hobson. So Tiant looking like he's settling down now. He'll go 3 innings fresh. I believe that's the setup for that time period. And then 3 innings semi-fresh. Ken Clay back up on the bump for the Yankees. We have lost the blue die. We have found the blue die. The pitch to the boomer. 1, 2, 3 with the decider die. Let's see if the boomer does something with this. 1, 2, 3, both flash and fresh. We know he doesn't have that. Mr. Clay, that will be a ground out to Bucky Dent on the 1, 2, 3. So a hard hit ball to short. Dent gobbles it up, throws to Chambliss. 1 down for the Red Sox. Right fielder Dwight Evans steps to the plate. The pitch to Dewey. 6s across the board. That's got to be bad if you're a pitcher. 6s across the board with a decider die. Clay is not an ace. Is Evans a sad sack? No, he is not. It is a deep drive glove. So we're going to go to, I think that's a chart. Deep drive glove. Yes, it is. That's a micro chart. So let's roll. First one. That is a 1. Right fielder Gold. He leaps, otherwise home run. The right fielder for the Yankees, as Evans drives this ball deep, is Reggie Jackson. He is not Gold. It is gone. Home run for Dwight Evans. 2-0 Boston. So Evans takes it out to right. 2-0 Boston. Here in the bottom of the second, Butch Hobson, the cold batter, comes to the plate. The pitch from Clay to Hobson. 2-5-6 from Ken Clay to Captain Error at third. Butch Hobson. 2-5-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-5-6. Is Clay struggling? No, he is not. Hobson, champion or patient? No, infield drama. So Hobson hits the ball in the infield. Let's see what happens with that Yankee infield. That's a 55. Ball's hit to Chambliss at first base. Chambliss is a neutral fielder, so he's not iron. He fields the ball, takes it to first himself. 2 down, so that's a ground out 3. 2 outs, we go to the top of the order. And Rick Burleson. 2-0 Boston. The pitch to the Rooster. 2-5-6 to Burleson with the decider die. 2-5-6 with the decider die. Burleson walked his first time up. I'm sorry, Burleson lined his second his first time up. 2-5-6 to the Rooster. Okay, Clay is not struggling yet. Patient or champion. Burleson is neither. Another infield drama chart. .36, no decider die. Burleson hits it to third. Nettles. Is Nettles Gold? You would thought he is semi-gold. The decider die says no. Tough break for the Yankees there. It's going to be an error on Nettles. So an E5 keeps the inning alive. Burleson at first. He's a neutral runner. Jerry Remy comes to the plate. Oh, shoot. That's the Yankees. Let's fix that. Okay, so Burleson reaches on the E5. 2 outs. Burleson at first. Jerry Remy's grounded to short. The pitch to Remy. 2-2-4 with a decider die to Jerry Remy. Remy on the 2-2-4. Clay's not pitching at home. Is Remy a slugger? Remy is not a slugger. Remy will slap a single to right field. There are 2 outs. That means Burleson, who's a neutral runner, will go first to third. Remy is a semi-active runner, but when we rolled the die, he's an active runner, so he'll steal second. So Remy gets a single and steals second. Second and third for Jim Ed Rice. Rice would walk and score on the single by Fisk. The pitch to Jim Ed. 2-4-5, no decider die. 2-4-5 to Rice. Will it be nice? 2-4-5. Rice a hero. No, he is not. He's going to pop out to Willie Randolph at second. The Red Sox do get 1 on the home run by Evans. We go to the top of the third. Yastrzemski, when he comes up in the bottom of the third, will be on the red chart. I believe that carries over. Due up for the Yankees, it's going to be Roy White, Willie Randolph, and Thurman Munson. Yankees trail 2-0, top of the third. Pitch to Roy White. 4-5-5 with the decider die from Louis Tiant to Roy White. 4-5-5. Does Tiant have flash? Yes, he does. That is a strikeout. It's an out either way. White does not have the good eye quality, which would have meant it's just a ground out. So Tiant gets another K. 1 down. You know what? Oops. Let's try it this way. Let's just flip it. Let's do it that way. The pitch to Willie Randolph. Tiant trying to stay in a rhythm. 2-4-6 with a decider die. 2-4-6. Does Tiant have control? Semi-control. The decider die says he has control. That's a ground out to Tiant, so you're going to score that 1-3. Tiant on a roll right now. He's in a rhythm. 2 outs, base is empty for the Yankee captain and catcher Thurman Munson. Munson reached on an error by Boomer. George Scott at first. 2-5-5, no decider die. Tiant looking for a 1-2-3 inning. 2-5-5. Is Tiant a star? He's a semi-star. Doesn't get the decider die. Munson a home run king? No. He's going to fly out deep to left. Yastrzemski makes the catch. The Yankees are retired. Go to the bottom of the third. Due up for the Red Sox, Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn. Yastrzemski will bat off the red chart. So Munson is gone. Jackson will lead off the fourth when he comes in, when the Yankees come to the plate. And I do believe it is 3 innings fresh, and then 4 innings semi-fresh. Let's just check that out very quickly. I could pause the camera, but I'm not going to. No, 4 innings fresh, 61 through 76. Okay, it's 4 innings. That seems a little more fair. Yastrzemski steps to the plate. Yaz singled. He's 1 for 1. It's going to be the next, the experience mini chart for Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski is an icon. The pitch to Yaz from Ken Clay. 56 to Yaz. Icon pitcher. Clay is a semi-prospect. Yastrzemski hits it in the infield. We're going to have some infield drama. .34 with a decider die. 34. Third baseman Gold. Nettles. Greg Nettles is semi-gold. The decider die says he is gold. He makes a diving stop, pops up, throws the Chambliss, robbing Yaz of a hit. What a great play by Nettles. One down. The next batter will roll on the chemistry chart. That will be Carlton Fisk, who drove in the first run with a single. So that is the purple chart. Red Sox are semi-dissonant. The pitch from Ken Clay to Carlton Fisk. 15. 15 to Fisk. Pitching team harmony, no. It's going to be a bloop single. Does Fisk have the triangle? Oops, I didn't do that. Fisk does not, so he's 2 for 2. A 1-out single for Fisk. One out, one on for Freddie Lynn. Clay hoping for a double play off the bat of Lynn. 2-4-5 to Freddie Lynn. 2-4-5. Former Rookie of the Year, MVP in 1975. Will not be a double play even if it's a ground out. With that 2-4-5. Is Lynn a hero? Yes, he is. That's a single to left. So a single to left for Freddie Lynn. He's now 1 for 2. Let's see what Fisk does here. Runner advances 1 base on singles, 2 bases on doubles. Fisk goes 90 feet and stops. 1 out, 2 on for the boomer, George Scott. Grounded to short. The pitch to the boomer. Clay again hoping for the double play ball. Not going to get it there. It's a black 2. So if it's a fielding where we have to go to a fielding check, we'll say, it will reduce the fielder's increment by 1 because we're playing in the rain. 2-4-4 from Clay to George Scott. 2-4-4. Clay an ace. No, he is not. Is the boomer a champion? No, he is not. That is a ground ball to short. Oh, let's see. If he's a whiffer, it's a strikeout. He is a whiffer. That's a strikeout. So there are 2 outs now. First and second. Runners will be off on contact. These little cards stick together. That brings up Dwight Evans. He homered in his first plate appearance. Jackson made a leap for it. It was over his glove into the bullpen in right field. The pitch to Evans. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners off on contact. 3-4-6 to Evans. Can Dewey do it again? 3-4-6. Evans eager? No. Evans will work a walk. Doesn't matter. The bases will be loaded. He's not an active stealer anyway. Then we'll go to the chemistry chart for Butch Hobson, who is cold. So Evans walks. Fisk to third. Lind is second. Butch Hobson to the plate. 2 outs, no place to put Hobson. Clay bearing it down. 3-3-6. Martin ready to yank him. 3-3-6. Clay is neither active or dynamic. Hobson, a sad sack utility or patient. No. Singles to center field. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit, single or double. So Butch Hobson knocks in 2. It's 4-0 Boston. And that's going to be it for Mr. Ken Clay. So a single for Hobson. He's going to have 2 batted in. Fisk scores from third. Lynn scores from second. Evans goes first to third. 4-0 Boston. 1 in the first, 1 in the second, now 2 in the third. Ken Clay, nice knowing you. You are gone. They'll go to Rich Gossage as they did in real life. So Goose Gossage comes in. Clay is done. Gossage will deal with Rick Burleson. 3-5-5 with a decider die. 3-5-5 with a struggler, no. Gilded, I'm not quite sure what that means. We're going to say no. 3-5-5 now to the Burleson. Is he a champion? No. He's a semi-whiffer. So instead of a ground out, Gossage strikes him out for the final out of the third. But the Red Sox plate 2. They now lead 4-0. We go to the top of the fourth. Tiant back up on the bump. All right, so Gossage came in. Let's put a little dot there. Struck out Burleson. So Clay pitched. We'll do that later. Remy to lead off the fourth. All right, Reginald Martinez Jackson to face Louis Tiant. Louis Tiant's been pretty damn good. The pitch to Jackson for, oh boy, that's a 5-6-6 with a decider die. 5-6-6. Is Tiant wild? No. Jackson with a good eye. Definitely not. That's going to be a strikeout. Jackson with a wild swing on a bad pitch in the dirt. Second time. First time Jackson's kid, he walked his first time up, 1 out. The next batter, Chris Chambliss, will go off the next, we'll use the right now mini chart. Chambliss struck out, so he is cold. Pitch to Chambliss. 44. Batter steps out of the box, timeout, then takes ball 4. Base on balls. Well, he lucked out there. So on a 44, batter steps out of batter's box, timeout, then takes ball 4. So Chambliss playing some head games with Tiant, and it works. That is a walk. Chambliss to first. As we forgot to move this. Jackson is out. Chambliss to first. I'll bring up Greg Nettles, 4-0 Red Sox. The pitch to Nettles from Louis Tiant, 2-3-5. Does Nettles stay alive on the 2-3-5? No decider die. Two, 3-5. Tiant is not wild. Nettles eager. No, he is not. He's going to ground out to second. They have the little hourglass. What's the little hourglass? Patient batter draws a walk. He is Semi-patient. The decider die says he's not patient. So Nettles grounds out. It's going to be a fielder's choice because that was a 2 on the lead die. So it's not a double play. Chambliss will be out at second. And that's going to be fielder's choice, 4-6. Nettles at first, 2 outs. Here's Gary Tomlinson. Tomlinson playing center field today. Flew out to his counterpart, Freddie Lynn. 2 outs. Nettles at first. The pitch from Tiant to Thomason. 1-1-4. Will it close the door on the Yankees in the top of the 4th? 1-1-4. Tiant fresh. Yes, he is. It's the 4th inning. That's going to be a ground out to Burleson. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Red Sox. Spencer will lead things off in the Yankee 5th. So Tiant having one heck of a game. Goose Gossage in relief of an ineffective Ken Clay. Will face Remy, Rice, and Yastrzemski. Remy, the designated hot batter. And we just did that by looking at the actual what happened in the game. The pitch to Jerry Remy from Goose Gossage, 3-3-6. Will Remy be picking up sticks? 3-3-6. Gossage is an ace. That's a fly out to Thomason in center. 1 down. Next batter will use the experience chart. So Jim Ed Rice will use the experience chart with 1 out. Pitch to Jim Ed. 26, no decider die in the experience chart. 26. Is Gossage an icon pitcher? No, he is not. So Rice fights off a tough pitch, bloops it into right field over the leap of Willie Randolph. Rice picks up his first hit. That will bring up number 8. Fan favorite Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz has singled and grounded out as Nettles made a great play on him in the 3rd. The pitch to Yastrzemski. 1-2-6 to Yastrzemski. 1-2-6. 1-2-6. Is Gossage fresh? He's semi-fresh. The decider die says he's fresh. That is a line out to second. Quickly scrambling back to first is Rice. I don't think they have anything on a line out double play. I don't think so. I've not seen that. So 2 outs. Yastrzemski could easily be 3 for 3. He's hit the ball hard 3 times. The pitch to Carlton Fisk, who's 2 for 2, a single, a ribby, and a run scored. 4-5-5 with the decider die. Gossage to Fisk. 4-5-5. Gossage have flash. Yes, he does. Is Fisk a patient batter? Yes, he is. So from a strikeout, it turns into a ground out. So Fisk grounds out to Randolph. Side is retired. We go to the top of the 5th. 4-0 Red Sox. This is the first meeting of 1978, June 19th, between the Red Sox and the Yankees. Tiant back up on the bump. For the Yankees, it'll be Spencer, Dent, top of the order, Roy White. Pitch to Jim Spencer, left-handed batter against the whirling... Ah, shoot. We're just going to roll that over. 166. 166. So we'll say Spencer fouled off a pitch, and now Tiant deals again. He whirls, he dirls, tosses up a knuckle curve. 166. Spencer a whiffer? You bet your ass he is. That's strike 3, swing and a miss. Second time Spencer has K'd. One out for Bucky Dent, number 9 batter, shortstop. Flew out to Evans and right. The pitch from Tiant to Dent as he looks to the heavens and delivers the ball homeward bound. 1-2-2 with a decider die. 1-2-2. How do you do? Tiant is not a workman. Dent a champ or whiffer. Dent has a good eye, semi-good eye, semi-eager. He lines it right to Hobson at third. So Dent hits the ball hard with nothing to show for it. 2 outs. Top of the order, Roy White. Tiant looking for a 1-2-3 inning. 3-4-5, no decider die. To Roy White. 3-4-5, catcher iron. Fisk is neutral. Does Roy White have a good eye? No, that is a strikeout. Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. Fisk tosses it down to the boomer. That retires the 5th. Top of the 5th, excuse me. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 4-0 Red Sox. And the next batter, all right, so the next batter, that was a 3-4-5 strikeout. Next batter, which is Randolph. It's going to be blue. I believe that's the right now chart. Again, I like the nooks and crannies of this game. Tiant has been outstanding. Gossage continues his relief. He pitched 3 innings in reality, but we'll just keep going with him. Sometimes he pitched quite a bit out of the bullpen early in the year, even in late in the year. Gossage will face Lynn, Scott, and Evans. The pitch to Freddie Lynn. Lynn's 1 for 2. He's singled and scored, grounded to short. 1-3-4 to Freddie Lynn. 1-3-4. Catcher Gold. Munson is neutral. Lynn a champion. No, he is not. That's a fly ball to the outfield. We're going to have some outfield drama, folks. Let's roll the red and blue die. 1-4, no decider die. 1-4. First outfield drama, 1-4. Right fielder Gold. Well, we know Jackson's not Gold. It's going to be a single. Sinking line drive. Single. And Jackson is not iron, so we don't have to check for the error. Next batter, though, will be on the red chart. I think that is Experience. So that's a single for Freddie Lynn to lead off the bottom of the 5th. Scott 0 for 2. Grounded out, struck out. Experience chart for the boomer. The pitch to Scott from Goose Gossage. 25 with a decider die. 25 icon batter. Yes. Scott anticipates the pitch. Chops a single past the shortstop. Nice. We're going to hold. Can we go for... We can try an extra base here. 1 through 4. Yeah, we're going to hold them. We're not going to run into an out. So Lynn stops at second. Scott chops it past Dent at short into left. First and second, no outs. Gossage, one batter from getting on from being a semi-struggler. Evans has walked and homered. The pitch to Dewey from Goose Gossage. 4-5-5 to Dwight Evans. 4-5-5. Gossage, does he have flash? Yes, he does. So it's a possible strikeout. Does Evans have a good eye? Let's see what that says here. Good eye. Nope, that's not his quality, so that's a strikeout. Gossage blows the ball right by Evans. First time they've retired him. 1 out, still with 2 on. Number 9 batter, Butch Hobson, knocked in 2 runs with a single back in the third. And he's the designated cold batter. The pitch to Hobson. 2-3-6 with a decider die. 2-3-6. 2-3-6. Double controller dynamic? No. Pitcher batting? No. That's a base on balls for Butch Hobson. Bases juiced. Yankees find themselves in a pickle once again. Lynn to third. Scott to second. Hobson on the free pass to first. Top of the order. Rick Burleson's up. Gossage struck out Burleson. That was the first batter he faced when he came in relief of Ken Clay. The pitch to the Rooster. 4-5-6. No decider die. 4-5-6. Burleson, is he patient? Nope. That's going to be a fly out to center field. And there's only 1 out. Single strikeout walk. Yeah, so that's a fly out to center. Let's see if Lynn scores from third. Runner on third scores on flyouts. So Freddie Lynn scores on the sac fly to Tomlinson. It's now 5-0. So that's a sac. And Burleson gets a run batted in. The other runners hold. 2 outs. First and second. Scott at second. Hobson at first. Jerry Remy at the plate. He's 1 for 3. The pitch to Remy. Black lead die. Possible if we go to fielding. We'll reduce the fielding rating by 1. 1-4-4 with a decider die to Jerry Remy from Goose Gossage. 1-4-4. That's going to be a strikeout. Glasses for the... let's check out the eyeglasses. Okay, 1-4-4. Questionable or lenient umpire calls ball 4. Oh, man. Semi-questionable is Satch Davidson. The decider die says he's questionable. Goose Gossage was already walking away. Instead, on the 3-2, Remy walks. Billy Martin is going insane. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Gossage barking at the umpire. Martin screaming at the umpire. Scott to third. Hobson to second. Remy at first. 5-0 Boston. Jim Ed Rice comes to the plate. Gossage has to regroup here. The pitch to Jim Ed. 3-5-6 to Rice. No decider die. 3-5-6. Righty-righty matchup. It is. That is strikeout number... That's a strike 3 for the strikeout. Has a cross. Same pitcher throws with the same arm. The batter... Oh, yeah. So that's a strikeout. And Gossage still barking at the home plate umpire, Satch Davidson. But the Red Sox plate another. They're now up 5-0. We go to the top of the 6th. Tiant back up on the bump. He has a very comfortable lead now. Red Sox won this game in reality 10-4. Okay. We'll give Gossage 1 more inning, and we'll turn it over to Sparky Lyle, just like the Yankees did. Louis Tiant on the bump. Tiant's going to pitch. He only went 4 innings, I believe, in reality, but he's pitching pretty damn good here, so he'll stay in the game. It's going to be Randolph, Munson, and Jackson. The pitch to Willie Randolph from Louis Tiant. 2-3-6, no decider die to Willie. 2-3-6. Tiant does not have double control, and he is not dynamic. Pitcher batting, nope. So that is a walk for Willie Randolph. First time he's reached base. Yankees down 5. They need base runners. Here's Thurman Munson, the Yankee catcher. The pitch to Munson. 3-5-5 with a decider die. 3-5-5. So will not be a double play ball. Black lead die. Possible reduction in fielding rating. 3-5-5. Tiant is not struggling. And he's not gilded. Munson is not a champion. It's going to be a ground ball to second unless he's a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. The decider die says he's a whiffer. That is another strikeout for Louis Tiant. 1 out, 1 on. Randolph at first with 1 out. Reginald Martinez Jackson at the plate. He's walked and struck out. Tiant looks to the heavens, whirls, dirls, and deals to Jackson. 1-2-6 with the decider die to Reggie Jackson, the straw that stirred the drink in his own words. 1-2-6. Is Tiant fresh? He's semi-fresh. That's going to be a line out. And the decider die says he's fresh. Line shot. Jerry Remy with a diving catch at second. Robbing Jackson. Quickly getting back to first is Willie Randolph. 2 down. Randolph will be off on contact. The pitch to Chris Chambliss. 1-3-6 to Chambliss with the decider die. 1-3-6. Tiant an ace. No, he is not. Is Chambliss a whiffer or cold? Chambliss is neither. Oh, shoot. Did he strike out? No, he walked his last at-bat. So Chambliss will hit the ball. We have some infield drama. Red Sox trying to make the 3rd out in this inning after the Randolph walk. 22 with a decider die. 22. Pitcher Gold. No. Tiant is neutral. It's going to be an error on Tiant. So an E1 on Louis Tiant. Randolph goes to second. 2 outs, 2 on. Next batter will go on the experience chart. And that will be Greg Nettles. Nettles 0 for 2. Flew out to right, reached on a fielder's choice. So it's the red chart. I do believe that's an experience chart. Yes, it is. The pitch to Greg Nettles. 35 with a decider die. 35 icon batter. Nettles is a semi-icon. The decider die says he's an icon. That's going to be a single for Nettles. And with 2 outs, Randolph, semi-active runner, he'll score from second, which is actually going to be an active runner, so it doesn't matter anyway. He scores from second. Chambliss will go first to third. Yankees are on the board. Nettles with a single and a run batted in. 5-1 Boston. Red Sox have some action in their bullpen now. The pitch to Gary Thomason. 2-5-6, black lead die, possible reduction in fielding rating. Tiant wants to get out of this. 2-5-6. Tiant struggling. You know what? He might be walk on it. No, he's not struggling. He has to have 3 consecutive to be a semi-struggler, 4 to be struggling. So 2-5-6. Thomason champion or patient He's semi-patient. The decider die says no. So Thomason swings at a pitch down and away, hits it in the infield. We have some infield drama. 35 with a decider die. 35. Oh boy, you bet. Butch Hobson at third. They found Hobson. Hobson is semi-iron. Now he should be like triple iron in 78. The decider die says he's iron. He's unable to make the play. It's going to be a single to left. Here come the Yankees. So Thomason with a single to left. Nettles scores. Or Chambliss scores, excuse me. It's 5-2. Chambliss will go. Chambliss is a stoic runner, but there's 2 outs. I think Chambliss, Nettles is a stoic runner, excuse me. 2 outs. Well, we're going to say he goes first to third. Tiant in a bit of a pickle here. And that's going to be it for Louis Tiant. It's now 5-2. Red Sox will go to Tom Bergmeyer. That's who they really went with. And it's going to be a lefty-lefty matchup, so that works out well. Though Bergmeyer is not really bueno in 78. He just has the workman quality. Pretty neutral on pretty much everything else. It's a semi-workman quality. So Tom Bergmeyer is coming in. With 2 outs in the 6th. And it'll face Spencer. Spencer struck out twice. Do we want to use Lou Piniella now? That's what they did in real life, and Piniella stayed in at DH, so Lou Piniella will pinch hit. All right, Lou Piniella will pinch hit and stay in at DH. Lou Piniella, and he's going to stay in at DH. And that's in the 6th. So we have a 5-2 ball game. Piniella can make it even closer. So Spencer is gone. Bergmeyer will have to get the right-hand batting Lou Piniella. Bergmeyer to Piniella. 1-1-5. Does Bergmeyer do his J-O-B? Does he do the J-O-B on the 1-1-5? 1-1-5, fresh. Bergmeyer is fresh. It's a pop-up. Burleson calls for it, and the side is retired. So Piniella pops out to Burleson. It's out number 3, but the Yankees do plate 2 in the top of the 6th. 5-2 Boston. So that was a big moment for Bergmeyer and the Red Sox. He gets Piniella to pop out. But the Yankees do plate 2. Do we want to go with Gossage? One more inning. We'll go Gossage one more inning. He's now obviously semi-fresh. I think I'm playing that right. He went 3 innings, I believe. So he came in. Guy came in. Got the last out in the 3rd. 4, 5. Yeah, he'll pitch the 6th here. And then we'll bring in Sparky Lyle, most likely. Gossage to face Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn. The pitch to Yaz. Again, that black lead die is important if it comes to fielding rating. 1-2-2, no decider die. 1-2-2. That's going to be... Is Yastrzemski a champion or whiffer? He is neither. Gossage not a workman. So that's a line shot. And again, Nettles robs Yastrzemski. Yaz could easily be 4 for 4. Another great play by Nettles. This time on the line out. One down. Fisk will come to the plate. Fisk 2 for 3, 2 singles, a ribby, and a run scored. Gossage pitches to Pudge. 4-6-6, no decider die. 4-6-6, Gossage, control, no. Is Fisk a home run king or slugger? He's a semi-slugger. The decider die says no, so he avoids the strikeout. Fisk smashes it to the right of Nettles. He dives, pops up, throws to first. Another great play by Nettles. As it says, when you get to the fielder, difficult ground out, choice infield. Well, we're going to go to Greg Nettles on that. So 2 back-to-back great plays by Greg Nettles. 2 outs, base is empty. 5-2 Red Sox. Here's the pitch to Freddie Lynn from Goose Gossage. 5-5-6. Pick up some sticks. 5-5-6. Gossage an ace. Yes, he is. Line shot. And Nettles makes the leaping grab. Unbelievable. Nettles. 3 great plays in a row, single-handedly retiring the Red Sox in the bottom of the 6th. Moans and groans here at Fenway Park. We go to the top of the 7th, 5-2 Boston. Freddie Lynn can't believe it. For the Yankees, it will be Dent, White, and Randolph. 5-2 Boston. And Gossage. We might stick with him. 7, 8, 9. Maybe we go to Sparky Lyle like they did. So Bergmeyer. Let's see if we can get Bergmeyer through this inning. Stanley would come in next. Bergmeyer to Bucky Dent. 1, 2, 3. What will it be? We shall see. No decider die. 1, 2, 3. From Bergmeyer to Dent. Well, he does not have those qualities. It's going to be a ground out to short. So Bergmeyer induces the ground ball to Burleson. Dent's out 6-3. 1 down. Here's Roy White. White 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts and a walk. The pitch to White from Bergmeyer. White switch hitter batting righty against the left-handed hurling Bergmeyer. 1-3-5. 1-3-5 for Bergmeyer to White. Unusual result. 1-3-5. Okay, I know this. I have my note here. Unusual result. 1-3-5. Based on the color of the 1 and 3 dot. Okay. It is a blue 1, so it's an umpire chart. It is a blue 1. We go to the umpire chart, proper situation. So we have 1 out, no one on. Base is empty. Okay. Now we will roll again. 35 with a decider die. Big ballpark. It is not a big ballpark. Roy White is batting righty. It is a small ballpark. Roy White has just lifted it over the monster. That is a home run off Tom Bergmeyer. It's now 5-3. Yankees pulled to within 2. A home run by Roy White. Stanley quickly warming in the bullpen. Here's Willie Randolph, right-handed stick, second baseman for the Yankees. 2, again, black 2, lead die, so watch the fielding result. It will go down by 1 if it goes down that avenue. 2-5-6, 2-5-6, 2-5-6 to Willie Randolph. 1 out, 5-3, no one on. 2-5-6. Bergmeyer struggling? No, not yet. Randolph a champion or patient. He is patient. That's going to be a walk. Doesn't even matter about the decider die. So Randolph walks. Here comes Thurman Munson. We have a 5-3 ball game. Munson represents the tying run at the plate, and that is it for Mr. Tom Bergmeyer. Bob Stanley will come in the game. So Bergmeyer is done. Bob Stanley's going to come in, and he'll face Munson. He'll try to get the double play ball here. Big moment here, 5-3. Yankees have clawed their way back to within 2 thanks to the home run with 1 out by Roy White. Stanley has a word with Fisk. Fisk back behind the plate. The pitch to Thurman Munson, the Yankee captain. If he goes bippity-boppity boom, we have a tie ball game at 5. 3, again, that black die. Watch for the, if it's an infield or any type of fielding, will reduce due to the rain. The rating of the fielder. 3-4-5 from Bob Stanley to Thurman Munson. 3-4-5. Catcher iron. Fisk is not iron. Does Munson have a good eye? No, he does not. That is a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Excellent movement down and in by Stanley to Munson. The next batter will go off the right now chart, and that's going to be Reginald Martinez Jackson. Jackson has walked, struck out in line to Jerry Remy at second. Can the straw that stirred the drink tie the game here at 5? And again, so that's the right now chart for Reggie Jackson. Jackson, so he's not hot. He didn't get a hit, and he didn't strike out that last at bat, so he's not cold. Stanley takes a deep breath. The pitch to Jackson. 1-3. What will it be? We shall see. No decider die. Cold pitcher. No. It's going to be a fly ball looped out to center. Lynn racing in. He makes the catch. Side is retired, but the home run by Roy White brings the Yankees ever so closer. It's now 5-3 Boston. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 5-3. Again, this is the Red Sox-Yankees initial meeting in 1978. Recording this with my phone. Lord knows how we'll upload it if we ever do. So Gossage is done. We're going to go to Sparky Lyle, just as they did in real life. Look at me doing an as-played game. That's going to be Sparky Lyle. Lyle will face Scott, Evans, and Hobson. Lyle, the former Red Sox. What a horrible trade that was. Sparky Lyle for Danny Cater to the Yankees. Yeah. Wonderful trade there. Makes me feel all good inside. No, it doesn't. Sparky Lyle. In the 7th. Lyle trying to keep it a 2-run deficit. The boomer, George Scott, has other ideas. Scott, 1 for 3. He singled, struck out, grounded to short. The pitch from Lyle to Scott, former teammates in 1967 for the Red Sox. 1-3-5 to Scott. 1-3-5. The dreaded unusual result. It is a blue one, so we go bases empty. Umpire. $14, no decide or die. Lenient umpire at home. Nope. Other umpire calls ball. 1 on batter, still at bat. Okay. Lenient umpire at home. No. Generous strike zone, strike 3. So he's not lenient. He's semi-strict, semi-questionable, which doesn't come into play. So any other umpire calls ball 1. And we go back. So it doesn't make sense. It would be ball 1 if he would have struck out. So we're going to say it's a full count. The pitch to Scott once again. 2-2-6. Lead dies black, so that could affect the fielding because of the rain. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch. Yes. The decider die says yes. Scott not happy with his former teammate, Sparky Lyle. So the boomer hit by pitch. He's at first. 5-3 Red Sox. Now bring up Evans. Evans homered his first time up. Since then he's walked and struck out. The pitch to Dewey from Sparky Lyle. 2-6-6. Runner on first, thrown out. So is he caught stealing? Runner on first, thrown out. Lead batter, single, fly out to right. So Scott is out. We just have to figure out what that means now. It doesn't say he got caught stealing. So we're going to call that a fielder's choice, I guess? I don't know. It just says runner on first, thrown out. 2-6-6. Base running, fielder's choice, ground zone. We're going to say he's thrown out stealing. That's what it looks like to me. Runner on first, thrown out. We'll say fielder's choice, I guess. So Scott is out. We'll go 6-4 on that. I'm not quite sure what that is. So we'll say 1 out. Evans at first. It doesn't say he was stealing, so I won't take that liberty. Here's Butch Hobson. Hobson's knocked in 2 with a single. He's walked and grounded to first. 1 out, 1 on. If it's on the ground, it's a double play ball if it's an out. 1, because that's a red 1. Any 1, it's a double play. 1-3-6, no decide or die. 1-3-6. Lyle and Ace, no. Hobson, the cold batter. Yes, he's a cold batter. He's a designated cold batter, so he strikes out on a nasty breaking pitch. It was a slider. 2 outs. Evans still at first. Top of the order, Rick Burleson. 5-3 Red Sox. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, 1 on. 1-4-4 black die. We got to pay attention to that if it's fielding. 1-4-4. Lyle to the rooster, Rick Burleson. Flash. No. Semi-star, semi-control. Burleson a hero. No. He's going to ground out unless he's a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. The decider die says he's a whiffer. So Lyle gets another strikeout. Burleson K's. We go to the 8th. 5-3 Boston. Good job by Sparky Lyle sending a message when he hit George the Boomer Scott. Due up for the Yankees, Chambliss, Nettles, Gary Thomason to face Bob Stanley. Stanley in relief of Bergmeyer, who was in relief of Louis Tiant. We have a 5-3 ball game. Pitch to Chris Chambliss. 4-5-6, pick up some sticks with a decider die. 4-5-6. Chambliss patient. No, he is not. He'll fly out to Freddie Lynn in center. Chemistry chart for the next batter. So Stanley gets that ever important first out of the inning. Nettles will go to the chemistry chart. Stanley to Greg Nettles, who's been absolutely outstanding at third base. He practically won a gold glove in this game with his effort. 35 with a decider die. Pitching team dissonance. They are semi-dissonance. The decider die says they're dissonance. Inadvertent infielder lets ball get past him. Single. So Nettles singles. Tying run will come to the plate with 1 out. Gary Tomlinson. He's a left fielder. Cliff Johnson did pinch hit in this game. You could put Jay Johnstone. I believe Cliff Johnson pinched hit for Bucky Dent because Fred Stanley then pinch ran and stayed into play short. So that's what we'll do, I guess, if we get to that. Gary Thomason will hit the pitch to Tomlinson. 4-6-6 with a decider die. Can Tomlinson do something here? 1 out, 1 on. Red Sox 5-3, 4-6-6. Stanley, Tomlinson, 4-6-6. Control, yep. Oh! Tomlinson reads the pitch, singles to left. Nice piece of hitting by Gary Tomlinson. That's a single. Runner advances 2 base. Wow. So the runner advances 2 bases on a single to left. Scores on a double. So Nettles, is that Nettles? Yes. Nettles goes first to third. Piniella comes up as he pinched hit and popped out to Burleson. Stayed into DH. He pinch hit for Spencer. First and third. Red Sox hoping to turn 2 to get out of this. 5-3 Boston. The pitch to Piniella. 3-3-6 with a decider die. 3-3-6. Yes. So Bob Stanley is a semi-ace. The decider die says he's an ace. It's going to be a fly out to center field. Stoic runner on third base holds. All other runners score. All right, so first let's record the out. So Piniella flies out to center. Nettles is at third. He is a stoic runner. He holds. So the fly ball not deep enough. 2 outs. Will pinch hit for Bucky Dent, as they did in real life with Cliff Johnson. And the red chart, experience. So he's a semi-icon. So Cliff Johnson's going to pinch hit for Bucky Dent. And then we'll bring in Fred Chicken Stanley. So Bucky Dent is gone. Let's get Chicken Stanley ready. Stanley to Cliff Johnson. 2 outs, first and third. Tying runs on base. Johnson represents the go-ahead run at the plate. 5-3 Red Sox. Here in the top of the 8th. That is a 1-1-5. 1-1-5. Stanley semi-fresh. The decider die says he's fresh. That's a pop fly in the infield. Converging is Hobson and Burleson. Burleson calls for it. The side is retired. So Johnson pops out to Burleson. The Yankees strand 2. Bottom of the 8th, 5-3 Boston. So Cliff Johnson's out. Just mark that he pinched hit in the 8th. Cliff Johnson is out. Put him over here. Fred Chicken Stanley will come in. Oh, he's an iron fielder. Let's see. Stanley comes into play short. Iron. And stoic. Go to the bottom of the 8th, 5-3 Boston. Oops. Lyle trying to keep it a 2-run deficit. They inch closer with the home run by Roy White, but they should have got more, it seemed. Red Sox fans happy they didn't. Lyle will face Remy, Rice, and Yastrzemski. The pitch to Jerry Remy, Red Sox left-hand batting second baseman. 2-4-4 with a decider die. 2-4-4. Does it close the door on Remy or open it? 2-4-4. Lyle is not an ace. Remy a champion? No, he is not. Is he a whiffer? Nope. He'll ground out to Fred Chicken Stanley just in the game. So Remy is out 6-3. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice from Sparky Lyle. 5-6-6 with a decider die. 5-6-6. Lyle not wild. Does Rice have a good eye? No, he does not. That's a strikeout. So there are 2 down. Next batter and second strikeout for Rice in the game. Next batter will go on the right now chart for the Red Sox. That's Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski is neither hot nor cold. So we go to the right now chart, which is the blue colored chart in our lovely booklet. 35 with a decider die to Yastrzemski. Hot batter. No. He's going to fly out to Roy White in left. We go to the top of the 9th. 5-3 Boston. Hopefully the Red Sox don't want to go to the bottom of the 9th. Stanley looking to close it out. 5-3 Red Sox. Top of the order, Roy White. He homered off Sparky Lyle. Now he'll face Bob Stanley. The pitch to Roy White. Rain continues to fall here. Black die. So possible effect on the fielding rating because it's the lead die. 2-4-4 with a decider die to Roy White. 244. Is Stanley an ace? He's a semi-ace. The decider die says he's an ace. That's a fly out to Freddie Lynn. 1 out here in the 9th. Roy White just missed it. Here's Willie Randolph, the Yankees second baseman. Stanley deals to Randolph. 3-3-4 to Willie. Righty-righty matchup, 3-3-4. Stanley is a semi-ace. The decider die says no. Randolph a sad sack. No. He singles to left. There's a flag there. What does the flag mean? Eager batter grounds out. Oh boy, is he eager? No, he is not. So a good tough at-bat. Willie Randolph fights off a good pitch. Flares it to left. Yankees still in it to win it. 1 out, 1 on for the Yankee captain, catcher Thurman Munson. Munson is cold if it comes down to it. He struck out in his last at-bat. Stanley got him. The pitch to Munson. 3-5-5 with the decider die to Thurman Munson. 3-5-5. Stanley is not struggling. Is Munson a champion? Munson is a hero. Scrapper, semi-scrapper, semi-whiffer, semi-eager. And that's going to be an out, whether it's a ground out or strikeout. It's going to be a strikeout. Semi-whiffer. Decider die says he's a whiffer. Stanley gets him again. 2 outs now. Stanley will have to face Reginald Martinez Jackson. Jackson goes yard. It's tied 5-5. The pitch to Jackson. 1, 2, 3 with a decider die. Is the game over? 1, 2, 3. Flash and fresh. No. It will be a hard hit ball to Burleson. Burleson's up with it. He throws to Scott. Ball game over. The Red Sox win 5-3. So that was a fun game. 5-3. Your winning pitcher is Tiant. Save goes to Stanley. Losing pitcher, Ken Clay. And that's it. Thank you very much. This was History Maker Baseball. We'll see if we're able to upload it as we used our phone to record it. If you enjoyed the stream, or the video, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed, please do so. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless, love you all. We'll see you very soon, and peace. Bye-bye.